Hey guys, Dane here. Welcome to another video. Today we are in the beautiful Tamarama in the eastern suburbs of Sydney, and I'm going to take you on a tour of this incredible penthouse apartment, newly constructed, set straight above the ocean with the most unbelievable views you will find in Tamarama. The property is huge, set over 479 square meters. It's got 3 bedrooms plus a media room, 3 bathrooms, 3-car garage, and a list of other features that I'm going to show you in the tour. With that said, let's go take a look. Okay, so as we enter into the apartment, we've come in from the terrace. The front door to this place is a little further down the apartment. We'll get there and show you that in a little bit, but this room, it just had to be the first thing to show you guys because it is just so incredible. We've got 2.9 metre high ceilings. That is the ceiling height in the kitchen. It actually gets a little higher when you look at the coffered sections in the living room and the dining room. And they've actually put those coffers in for a very smart reason. It separates the living space from the dining space. There's LED strips within those coffers, so they all light up beautifully at night time, all dimmable. You can change the moods and make them all a little bit more romantic or a little bit more brighter. We'll show you that later, but what we'll do first of all is just bring you into this kitchen because this is a very special kitchen. This is an Arclinea kitchen. These guys are out of Italy. These are the Ferrari of kitchens. Everything in here is spec'd so high. The detail of the cabinetry is just incredible. We've got calicut marble bench tops. You'll see it's a nice thick profile. Very, very, very expensive marble. The joinery too. I mean, just the amount of detail in the pull tabs. You know, the bench top over at this end is a beautiful light oak color. All of your appliances are integrated. This is a sub-zero fridge. Incredible quality fridge, integrated right there into the joinery. There's also dual sub-zeros integrated into the joinery down the other end of the kitchen as well. So you've got 3 separate fridges. That's not even mentioning the wine fridge, which you have in this little corner here. That's got a nice glass front on it so you can display all of your wine. And then right next to that, concealed behind these pocket doors when they're closed, is this bar space. Same color cut marble on top, same oak joinery. It's all backlit by LED strips and it's just as good as it gets, basically. Moving further along from the kitchen, single sink, glass splashback, which is actually not bad because you get a view back towards Sydney skyline, the harbour. Further along here, you've got another sink. This is an electric cooktop, range hood built into the joinery above. And then you come down to the ovens. Wiesel ovens, these guys are top quality, top quality ovens. You got 2 of them there. Plus there's also an additional one in the butler's pantry, which is down this end of the kitchen. Same joinery, same appliance quality, single sink in there as well. And that's somewhere where if you're hosting an event or something like that, you can have your catering and everything done in there. You can bring it out here, serve it to your guests, and they get to be greeted with this awesome view as well. Okay, so coming back over into the living zone of this big open plan room. High ceilings, 2.9 meters to the lowest section and then a little higher in the coffers. You've got the dining zone here below this coffer. Next to the dining zone, you've got a built-in 2-way fireplace. It actually goes through to another room behind it, which we'll show you as we move further down the tour. The other thing I forgot to mention was just the size of the tiles below me. These tiles are 1200 by 1200, imported from Italy, like pretty much everything else in this apartment. Those are massive and very expensive. And as you'll see behind me on the wall, you've got 900 wide tiles which go from floor to ceiling. So those are massive big tiles, had to be brought in very carefully one at a time. And part of the rest of the apartment down the hallway is clad in those incredible huge tiles. The other thing to remember in this space is that you just have glass all around the front and side, giving you the most incredible aspect out onto these views. There's nothing but beach, ocean, and sky out this way. Coming from the living dining zone out onto the front section of this massive wraparound terrace, Down this end, we've got an integrated swim spa. This is also Italian, and having this out on the front of this penthouse means you can sit in there and enjoy the view out to the ocean. I think that was a really nice touch putting that in there. Pushing back along this terrace, it joins back up with the huge section we did our intro on, which is around the front here. And this section around here has enough space for an outdoor setting, plus a dining setting. And amongst all of that, you've got a planter box, the huge big expanse behind you looking all the way around to these views. You've got Bondi, you've got Maroubra, Bronte, Tamarama below. You can see everything from up here. Coming back inside now and pushing down out of the living space further into the apartment. This part is actually the formal entry, and you'll notice there's still a few bits and pieces like this around the apartment. It is newly constructed, it's brand new, never lived in, so you'll see a few little things like that in the background. Don't worry about those. One thing to note in here is when you do walk in, you are greeted immediately with this massive picture frame window straight ahead that looks straight out to the ocean. You've also got the swim spa below that, so it's just water and view. It looks really, really beautiful. We've got some cabinetry on the side here. Because we're in a beachside suburb, you might have already noticed I'm walking around barefoot. People are going to be walking into this apartment with sand on their shoes. So they've got this nice little spot here where you can come and sit down, take your shoes off. There's a drawer right behind me where you can, I thought there was a drawer right there. There it is. So there's a drawer right here. Slip your shoes in there, close it back up, and now you're ready to enter the apartment barefoot. Also off the entry foyer to the right is the powder room. They've used a really lovely pencil feature tile in here in that same kind of monochromatic tone. They've got curved walls which go with the curved mirror. There's a pedestal basin and obviously a toilet in there. That's a really nice space for your guests to use. So coming out of the entry foyer, if you turn right, you walk down a long hallway which brings you down into the private quarters of the apartment. Super long hallway. One side you've got these massive feature tiles we saw in the living room, and on the other side you've got the Rimadesio upholstered wall panels. These are out of Italy also. I mean, the quality is just incredible. Very expensive, super luxe, and you'll see that feature throughout other parts of the apartment as well. Pushing around into this first space, you have the Rimadesio glazed. It's like a smoke glazed window panels. It opens up this room to being used for whatever you'd like it to. You can close it off if you'd like with some curtains, and it could almost be a fourth bedroom, but they've got it set up as an office here. I mean, you could turn it into a gym. You could put a golf simulator on the wall here, and this could be the golf simulator room. You'll notice this beautiful door behind me. Just the sheer quality of this. There's a nice amount of weight to it, beautiful vertical batten panel, and just another really incredible feature in this ultra high-end penthouse, which you'd expect. Now, if you push out of that room and across into what is the master suite, first of all, I'm going to go left and just show you this walk-in wardrobe, because I don't know whether I've seen a walk-in wardrobe like this before. It's almost like you are actually in a Louis Vuitton store. And funny enough, that was actually the inspiration behind these wardrobes, because you'll notice that all of these shelves, they're upholstered in leather, real leather. Not only the shelving, but inside all of these wardrobes, they've got the same tiled walls at the back, but behind the smoky glass, you've got all of the joinery, and it's all made out of leather. Check out some of these drawers. So yeah, plenty of space in there to store all of your clothes and shoes. And then obviously coming back out into the bedroom, nice big space, enough space here to put a king size bed, beautiful big floor to ceiling glazing on this side, which gives you the option to wake up to the most incredible water views. We've got another Rimadesio door here, which opens up into the master ensuite. Now this ensuite is unbelievable. Long ensuite, all glass on one side. The views from in here are better than the views from most houses in the eastern suburbs. They're absolutely incredible. There's a Zen garden right off the front there. with lots of nice green plants to give you that feeling like you are connected with the earth below. Over on this side, you've got a sea green Brazilian quartzite vanity. It's a dual vanity, it floats up there. It's got mirrored wall cabinets above. And then if you push further down this space, you've got your toilet and your shower. Now, this shower is definitely worth mentioning because you can probably see that big floating slab of marble in there to sit on and the dual shower heads above, but above the dual shower heads, you'll notice that they've tiled the ceiling. And the reason that is because this ensuite, once you close this frameless glass, it actually becomes a steam room. Leaving the master bedroom now, if we turn left and continue down this hallway, it gets to the end and it splits into two directions. Each side goes off into another bedroom. Both of these bedrooms include their own ensuite, their own terrace. I should mention that every bedroom in this apartment includes its own private terrace. There's 5 in total, including the main big terrace. Back to this bedroom, another ensuite in here, same Brazilian sea green quartzite vanity top. There's a toilet, a shower, and a window to enjoy the view. Back over on this side, this is what we would consider, I guess, the second bedroom, because this is on the side with the ocean views. It's got its own private terrace also, incredible views. Well, that's it for the tour today, guys. Thank you for walking through with us. If you do like what you saw, make sure you get in contact with Francis.egan from Sotheby's International. We'll leave his details in the description down below. There's actually a mirror image penthouse opposite this one, currently listed for $16 million, and he'll be happy to take you through on a tour of that one. And with that, we'll see you in the next video.